Hello friends, my name is Professor Rao. I am in Seattle. I am going out to enjoy the nature. I am basically a storyteller and I'll share with you certain aspects on life and leadership through storytelling. And I am a survivor of brain stroke in the year 2021 and I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. So this is the home my younger son Ramkrishna Sai lives in Seattle. So these are the villas in and around our home in Seattle. Now I'll walk and talk and I'll share with you several aspects of life and leadership. People are smiling, eh? Good. So let me introduce myself. My name is Professor M.S.Rao. I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. I have 43 years of diversified experience, including Indian Air Force, business, teaching and training. I am a late bloomer, dyslexic, ADHD, OCD. Add to that the brain stroke worsened my health in the year 2021. And I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. I don't get any pension. I don't have any regular income. And I don't have two-wheeler. I don't have four-wheeler. I am 61 years old. Despite having all these challenges, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. So life is all about opportunities and life is all about optimism. So never ever give up despite challenges, and everything happens for a reason. Enjoy every moment of your life and never give up. My blood group is B positive and I am positive by nature. So today is Sunday in Seattle. People are going. There is a lot of hectic activity. So I see people going. They are going with smiles. And Sunday in Seattle morning. And yesterday I could not enjoy because of the dampener. Because rain was a dampener. But still I took a risk and went out and I shared, I interacted with a guy from Venezuela, and he shared his own challenges, and he crossed 6 countries, came to Texas to Las Vegas. Now he is in Seattle, so he is around 28 years old. So his journey was very unique. And I liked it and I uploaded a video yesterday. So that was about yesterday's activity. So today's activity is to record my own story. So here some people are waiting at the bus stand. We call bus stand. They are waiting for electric trolleys. They are waiting at bus stops. So, and luckily sun is favorable, and the weather is very pleasant. Yesterday it was very hectic and winds were not favorable, lots of challenges, and I think more than 1 hour 40 minutes I was holding my smartphone with my left hand, and I interviewed a guy. I think Edrin, I think his name. He was born in Venezuela. So that was about that guy. and upload on my YouTube channel. You can find my videos. You can go to my YouTube channel and search Professor MS Rao Ph.D. Then you will find my videos. You can consider subscribing to my YouTube channels. I have 4 YouTube channels. I have 4 blogs and 3 YouTube channels. I believe in acquiring my knowledge and sharing my knowledge. I am passionate about acquiring my knowledge and sharing my knowledge. And I create stories and share them to make a difference and impact humankind. So despite having lots of challenges, so I am doing lots of stuff. So I'll share with you gradually. So now I introduced myself. Now I'll briefly explain about Seattle story. Seattle is a very beautiful city. People are very amicable and adjustable. They respect diversity, and they respect LGBT. There is a lot of freedom, but again it is subjected to freedom. So we'll go through this way, This way, This way. I think we didn't go. Shall we go this way or that one? Come. No, not down. Come. Okay. So I was now I am walking with my wife. So I was asking my wife because after the brain stroke, I had to reconfirm a few aspects about location and the place we are going. Of course, I have already decided which area I have to walk. So daily I walk with my wife usually, and we go to different locations in and around. It is within 2 kilometers. We walk around and come back. Usually it's between 1 to 2 hours we go for a walk, so that my wife will also enjoy walking. Of course, I encourage my walking. I encouraged my wife to go for walking, and now she is walking with me. And for more than 3 months, we are in Seattle, and I came to Seattle for the first time because my younger son is in Seattle, and I came to US for the first time. More than 3 months I am in US. I am currently in Seattle, and Seattle is a very beautiful city, and it is more expensive than Dallas, and it is less expensive than New York. And when I talk about New York, New York has got the maximum number of billionaires in the world, and it's a hub. New York is the hub, and lots of activities go on, and entrepreneurship is thriving. So lots of things are happening in New York. I wanted to go with. I wanted to visit New York, but things didn't work out. So I visited Oregon State, Salem and Portland. Now I am in Washington State, Seattle. So 2 states in America I explored. So this is about that one. Now coming to the Seattle, Seattle and Bellevue are closely connected. Both Seattle and Bellevue are just like the twin cities of Telangana, such as Secunderabad and Hyderabad. And Seattle is a very beautiful city, and the weather is drastic, but overall the weather is very pleasant, and today the weather is very pleasant. So now I'm planning to cross over. Okay, then I'll take a different route. Okay, so we'll cross, if we'll go through a different route now. Just a moment. Yes. So this is the junction, four-way junction, where you can find Seattle supermarket. Sometimes we shop groceries here. No. So I'm waiting. Just a minute. Yeah, we'll cross and we'll go that side. Come. That's why I'm waiting. So this is a trolley, electric trolley. Good. We have crossed. Now we are safe, because here rules are very strict. We can't just cross the road just like that. So yesterday I followed this route only, and I explored something new, and finally I went to some other place. Then again that I connected with the place. Through that I returned home. So now I am following the same route. So I don't have to think too much, because already I walked yesterday and shared my story. So beautiful, full time. So this is, the name is Colombian Way. So now I can walk coolly and share the Seattle story. There are some companies, they are doing good in Seattle. Some of them include Boeing, Alaska Airlines, Costco, North Storm, and Amazon, Microsoft, Starbucks. These are all the companies, they are doing good. Of course, there are lots of other companies, startups, they are doing good. And Jeff Bezos started Amazon from garage. So now he's a billionaire. Of course, everybody can't become a billionaire, that is a different thing, but he's a billionaire, and he has a couple of companies, and he's one of the top 5 richest persons in the world. So these leaders, they started from nowhere to the number 1 position through their hard work, and because of their leadership, and because of their entrepreneurship. And I encourage you to explore entrepreneurship. Sometimes you might think that it's very risky. So let me add the fact is that life itself is very risky. So what happens very next moment, that we can predict, especially in view of COVID-19. So things have changed. So people started living realistically. So life has changed. So you must take a risk to become an entrepreneur, and not to take a risk is also a risk. That's my slogan. So we should take a risk, and if we succeed, it's fine. If we fail, no problem. We learn lessons and move on, right? So we have to be very optimistic, but we must explore entrepreneurship. And I wanted to become an entrepreneur, but things didn't work out, and I left business in the year 2007, and I became a faculty member. So that was my own journey. So man proposes and God disposes. We plan something and something else happens, right? So in my life, things went in that way. I acted accordingly and I made my decisions, and most of the times I failed miserably, but I learned from my mistakes and I have moved on. But I am still optimistic that I will do something big and better to impact the humankind. So this is briefly about Seattle story. Now I will share with you a couple of aspects in this video. I am a researcher and author, and I authored 53 books, and I published 300 research papers, and I published more than 1000 articles in my lifetime. So these are all the things I have done. I started some 17 years ago. So you can imagine the kind of efforts I have put. Out of 17 years, so for the last 14-15 years, I have been writing books. So that's how I started doing the things, and I create my own methods, models, perspectives, and I create rules. Then again I started creating my own philosophy. So these are all the things I am doing because I am basically curious and creative by nature. I don't stick to a particular genre. I do things of my own, whatever I feel comfortable, whatever comes to my mind and whatever flash on my mind. So I think on it, then I work on that. That's how I do it. So this is my own way of doing the things. And recently I started my own philosophy. And one day when I was walking, suddenly an idea flashed on my mind to think on philosophy. So as you know, a journey of 1000 miles starts with the first step. So I took the first step, and before taking the first step, an idea flashed on my mind. So I'm very curious and creative by nature, and I got an idea. And thought of creating my own philosophy. So just I'll cross over, then I will talk. That's better. So I started creating my own philosophy. So first I just wanted to know about philosophies. Then I googled Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy. Then I was very excited that my name appeared on the first page, and with the results that Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy is to emphasize the basic philosophy of health first, education second, and wealth third. And he harnesses technology. So I felt very happy and excited. So it was a positive sign in my life. Just a moment, let me so I'm come on. So here people are very good. They respond very positively. So he gave clearance to walk. Good. That was so it was so nice of him. So I just googled. Then when I searched from first page to last page, Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy, then I got the first positive sign that Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy is emphasizing health first, education second, and wealth third. Professor M.S. Rao harnesses technology. So I felt very excited. So it was a positive sign. And then I started searching Google pages. Then I came to know that already I published an article. What is your leadership philosophy? Then I talked about various aspects like 3-filter test related to Socrates. So then I realized, yes, I am the right material to create my own philosophy. So I was very much convinced. First of all, I got a positive sign from Google. Then again, I got material from my own articles when I Googled. So it was a very positive sign. Then I said, let me work on that. Then I created a document with a first document with the triggers. Then again I created my own quotes. Then I started thinking about philosophy. Then I have created a couple of aspects of my principles, that is the universe, God, virtue, gratitude, attitude, and wellness. Like this, some words I have jotted down. So I thought, let me work on my basic qualities which I already have it. Then again, when I gradually researched about the first philosopher, that is subsequently I came to know that Socrates is known as the father of philosophy. And then I started I googled about Socrates, and then I took some material and I have read. So I felt very happy. Then subsequently what I did, I just again looked at some philosophies like nihilism, existentialism, then Stoicism. So then again I realized that already I published a research paper on Stoicism. So that means already the material is there. Only thing I have to work on them. Then I also published an article on Stoicism. And I admire Marcus Aurelius. He was a Roman emperor and also a writer. He wrote a book, Meditations. So, and I am from military background, and Marcus Aurelius was a general and also a scholar. He wrote Meditations. I think he wrote in Greek, I think. So like that he did lots of things and impacted humankind. And then again I started connecting the dots. So I decided to work on my philosophy every day. Just around 1 hour I want to invest on my philosophy, and I created a template to interview me. Some philosophers, like-minded people. So I started the process. It's not even a month I started. It takes time. As I said, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. So I took the first step. That is very much required. I'm very proactive and I take initiative, and I have ideas and also execute them meticulously. These are all the things I do it. Most of the people, they think and keep quiet. Some people they don't have any vision. So like that, people have their own then challenges. In my case, whatever the ideas I that flash on my mind, and I write them and execute them. But I work at my own pace because I have lots of commitments. A lot of things I have to do, and a lot of things are on my platter. So I have to choose the things that are very close to my heart. So that's what I am doing, and hopefully I will create my own philosophy. Again, in that I started thinking from the perspective of education, because my passionate areas are education, then again leadership, strategy. Then I published a book titled See the Light in You, for which His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. So I started emphasizing from the perspective of mindfulness and wellness. So like this, lots of things I am doing, and hopefully I will do a lot of research, and this is my lifetime project, and I'll publish a book in the future. As I said, I published 53 books, and I published 300 research papers, and I published more than 1,000 articles in my lifetime. So you can imagine the kind of hard work I have put in. I wake up every day morning at 4 o'clock, night 10 o'clock I sleep. In between I take a break to recharge myself. So that's what I do it. So this is briefly about my philosophy. So this will be my lifetime project. As I go along, I get more and more ideas, then I'll have my own clarity. Even right now I don't have any clarity. I have only an idea, and I am yet to develop a clarity of how to proceed and how to execute, and from which perspective I have to execute. Because there are lots of there are different types of philosophy. So I want to create my own philosophy. So this is briefly about my own philosophy. So now I will talk about Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. I started Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule on October 31st, 2024. And why I started was that that day, that is October 31st, 2024, was unique in my life, because I was born on October 31st, 1963. And second thing, I was born on Thursday. And the third thing was that it was a Halloween day. And fourth thing was that it was a Diwali. We celebrate Diwali across the world. That's what we do the things. So I am going. Yesterday I came through the same route. I am following the same route. Come. So just let me go to a place, then I'll share my story. So this is the point. Yeah. Okay, we have crossed the other side, then I will share my story. So I started Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule why I created was that I'm an Indian Air Force veteran, and I started uh, waking up every day morning. That was the one reason, and I used to go for health run along with my colleagues in the Indian Air Force. That was one reason. Second thing was that I'm a fitness freak. That is the reason. And I have been hitting gym for more than 40 years. Second aspect. Third aspect was that, and the third aspect was that, and I have been waking up at morning 4 o'clock since 2007. So these are all the aspects led me to create Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. And yeah, I could say the fourth aspect was that I believe in acquiring my knowledge and sharing my knowledge. I believe in learning, unlearning, and relearning. So these are all the things led me to create Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule, right? Just I'll climb up, then I'll go to the ground. So let me climb up, then go to the main road, so that I'll be comfortable. It is easy to climb down, and it's very difficult to climb up. This is life. You can fail easily, but again to succeed it's very difficult, very, very difficult to succeed. You can fail quickly. Now we have gone to the main point. So this is so as I said, so daily we are going through that route only. Yeah, you got idea now? Come, so we'll go now. Hi, good morning. Good morning, good morning. So now you have seen, yesterday I came. Now again I have come. Now yesterday I came with, today I came with my wife. Yesterday I came alone, and where I met a guy from Venezuela. Okay, that is different. So let me share Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. Just let me take a viewpoint here. So that was the route we are going, right? Okay, now I have an idea. So you can see the viewpoint here. It's very beautiful. Medical center. This is a viewpoint. Then you can see Space Needle. You can see medical center. You can see Jefferson Park. Then you can see Pacific Ocean. So lots of places are there to see. So I hope you will enjoy this viewpoint, and I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, because some of my stories are, if some of my stories are liked and appreciated, and if they share with their networks, I feel very happy, and I feel excited, and I feel that I am making a difference, right? I can't make a difference for the entire world, but whatever the tiniest way and smallest possible way, I add value and impact. So that is the reason why I am walking. So let me share with you. I'm holding my smartphone with my left hand. It's very problematic because it's very stressful and to hold my smartphone with my left hand. I'm holding my my smartphone with my left hand. It's very stressful and painful. That's one problem. And second aspect is that I only upload raw videos because I am not a digital savvy and I don't have any equipment. So I am basically a storyteller. So I share my stories. And I have a chronic back pain since 2007. That's one problem. I have brain stroke. Third, I have internal allergies. I'm 61 years old with lots of challenges. So I want to share all these challenges through storytelling. Apart from that, when I speak, so you can grab some of my ideas that help you to grow as leaders. And at the same time, I advise you to take only whatever is relevant in the current context, because what works now may not work in the future. So life is all about learning, unlearning and relearning. So you only take whatever is required. So I am living with a purpose, and I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And everything happens for a reason. I'm very open, and I'm very curious and creative, and I easily open conversation with unknown people, and I talk to them, and I want to learn so many things so that I can connect to the dots and share with the people. My job from my birth to till date is to acquire knowledge regularly, synthesize everything and share with the world. This is my lifetime philosophy. So let me repeat my philosophy. I acquire a lot of knowledge from multiple sources by connecting with people and having dialogues with them, and synthesizing and share with the world. This is my job in my lifetime. That is the reason why I am recording, because if in case if I am gone, at least my videos and my interviews and my ideas will be there forever on my YouTube channels. And some of the people, if some of the people appreciate and share with their networks and connections, and my story will go to as many people as possible. I want to reach out to the world through storytelling, through different platforms and through different ways, so that I can impact humankind. So I can only do the little things, and because I'm a part of this universe, I'm living in this beautiful planet, and I have a limited time span. So we have to utilize our time and in the beautiful planet to impact humankind. So let me go to Professor M.S. Rao's 4 AM rule. Good. Hi, cute. What's your name? Harry. 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 Yeah. Harry Potter. You know Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. You are from which country? Huh? You are from where?
Originally from Hawaii.
Huh?
Born in Hawaii.
Kuwait.
Hawaii.
Huh? America, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Are you from Seattle?
No, from Hawaii.
Hawaii. You live in Seattle now?
Yeah, I live in.
Okay, good. It's nice.
Yeah.
So let me say, as I said, I open up with the people now. I spoke with a woman, with she is dog walking, and I opened my conversation because I'm very curious and creative, and I easily open up and talk to people so that I can learn certain things. Then again I can share the same thing with the world. So friends, so please take a moment here. You can see mountains with the snow, because we are approaching winter. It's very cold now in Seattle. You can see Space Needle here. You can see Pacific Ocean. You can see containers from the long distance, cranes, and skyscrapers. You can see what that called T-Mobile Park. Then you can see Jefferson Park and Medical Center. So like that you can see lots of things here. And today is Sunday, and it is a Sunday and sunny day. Oh, good. So I am rhyming. Good, very good. So that means I am unlocking my creativity. So today is Sunday and it's a sunny day. Good, very good. So like this I get ideas. So hopefully I will change my I will title my video today, if possible, enjoying the nature on Sunday on sunny day. Good. So hopefully I will create a title and share with on YouTube channels once I return home. So it may take 2 to 3 hours, right? Okay, fine. So this is how I get ideas. When I talk to the people, I get ideas. When I walk, I get ideas. So when I talk to myself, then I get ideas. So these are all the advantages. Okay, now let me circle back to my story of Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. I started Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. This is how it works. I wake up every day morning 4 o'clock. I create a lot of knowledge by waking at 4 o'clock. Throughout the day I generate a lot of knowledge, and at the end of the day I destroy unwanted things. So precisely I am the creator, I am the generator, and I am the destroyer. So in the sense, I wake up 4 o'clock. In the morning 4 o'clock I read a lot and type a lot. Of course, for the last 3.5 years I am not able to type with my right hand. I am not able to eat with my right hand, so it's very challenging. So I had to improve the mobility of my right shoulder, and my right shoulder and right hand is numb. There is no sense to my right hand, so it's very problematic. So hopefully I'll overcome my numbness. Then I'll eat with my right hand and I'll be able to type with my right hand. So that was a challenge. So after the brain stroke in the year 2021, for 1 year I had problems to understand, and I was repeating the same thing. Of course, now also sometimes I repeat the things after the brain stroke. For 1 year I watched videos because I was not able to write and understand. So I'm enjoying today Sunday. Sunday is sunny day. So I think 2 girls, I think they are taking photos and images. They are enjoying on Sunday. And today is sunny day and Sunday. So I am memorizing, right? So, you can see aircrafts flying here and there. And there are two airports here in Seattle. I think I have come across an airport which is very nearby. Two airports. Okay. So again, let me come back to my Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. Oh, it's very cold. So I'll ask my wife to hold my mobile because it's very cold. And we are approaching winter very soon. And I think snow is likely to appear very soon. So when there will be a snowfall, I won't be able to walk. Already I have chronic back pain and daily I am doing physiotherapy exercises, so I can't go out. So what I can do is I will do physiotherapy exercises at home thrice to compensate my walking every day. Oh, just 1 minute. Oh, beautiful, huh? So people are enjoying here. Life is beautiful, life is amazing, life is full of opportunities. Enjoy every moment of your life. Life is a magic. So they are enjoying. Sun is favorable today, really. Today is Sunday and sunny day. Of course, it's not a funny day, a pleasant day. So I'll create a title. I thought of creating some other title. So now I have changed. I planned some other title for the book. Now I have changed my mind. Yes, I can change my mind at any time. I change my mind according to the circumstances, situation, and the people around that help me change my ideas. So now I have seen people enjoying life, and today is Sunday. So and luckily weather is very pleasant, but only thing it's very cold. Just a moment, huh? Just a moment, and okay. So I'll hand over. People are wearing coats and walking gracefully. Good. So I'll hand over my smartphone to my wife. So just a moment. Just a moment. So just we will see that status and come back. So friends, this is the advantage. This is the advantage of having a wife. She is supporting. She has taken my smartphone, and I am rubbing both hands to create heat and friction, so that I can overcome my cold. Just we will see and come. Yeah, just I want to see. Yeah, be there. Just let me see. Here. Oh. So here, so let me take a moment. So my wife has gone away, so I will see people playing. Kids are playing, skating, cycling, skating. So lots of things they are doing. So they are very happy and they are enjoying their lives. So this is the point. Oh, here there is a guy who is skating. So here people follow their passions, they enjoy their lives. So really Americans are very lucky that they have better standard of living. That is the reason why people are migrating from developing countries to developed countries. Recently I came across, yeah, not recently, yesterday also I came across a guy, I think Adrian, I think he's from, his name is Adrian and he's from Venezuela. He crossed 6 countries and within USA he went to a couple of places like Dallas, then and other places. Then he came down. He came to Seattle. So life teaches many lessons. It's a matter of survival. Everyone wants to survive, right? So now I am going back. I enjoyed. I captured beautiful moments of kids uh, going on bicycles. So you can see beautiful mountains with the snow. Oh my goodness! Oh, now I see. 1 month back I didn't see snow. Now snow. I feel snowfall is there. Yeah, when I see these places like in Seattle, I recall Kashmir because 2 states I love. One is there are 2 states I love: Kashmir and Kerala. These 2 states are very close to my heart, and I visited Srinagar with my wife and 2 sons. I encouraged traveling for my 2 sons and my wife. Of course, with the limited budget, we traveled and we enjoyed. Right? So we enjoyed every moment of our lives, and I encouraged traveling for my 2 sons and my wife, and we traveled entire India. Then again, don't think that I flew in aircrafts. I traveled on second class sleeper, and in those days we had a circular journey ticket. So I used to buy a ticket, and I would create one mental map. Then I would travel. So before I traveled, I would make my 2 sons to sit, and I would show them the globe. I had a very big globe. Then I would tell them that this was Chennai, and we were in Chennai, and we will go to different places in India like Haridwar, Rishikesh, Allahabad, so many places. I showed. So my 2 sons, they love traveling. Of course, I encouraged my 2 sons traveling. I encouraged them swimming, then dancing. So lots of things I encourage because I want them to grow as well-rounded leaders. And I encourage traveling. Why? Because when you travel, you empathize with the people and connect various people, and you respect their cultures. So since I am an Indian Air Force veteran, I love connecting with all cultures of people, and I respect all cultures in India. Why? Because I am an Indian Air Force veteran. So I taught my 2 sons the same ways, and I told them to develop a mindset, a nationalistic mindset in those days. Now my younger son Ramkrishna Sai has got a global perspective. Even I too have a global perspective. So I have reinvented. Fine. So by looking at the children, I recall my 2 sons, and my wife is also walking along with me. Okay. So now let me go back to my storytelling on Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. I started this Professor M.S. Rao's rule. This rule helps in many ways. It helps you integrate your physical, mental, emotional and spiritual energies, and to lead a healthy life. That's one thing. And Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule helps check depression, dementia and decision fatigue. So like that, there are so many advantages of following Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. This rule helps this rule helps in many ways. It encourages hobbies and going to gym, then again walking, swimming, uh, uh, then doing meditation. So all those things I strongly advocate, and I was a gold medalist in swimming in a district in India in the year 2007, and I implore you to go for swimming or meditation or walking. So if you go for swimming, it's good, because when you go for swimming, the entire body is worked out. The entire body gets entire body floats in water. So it's a workout for the entire body in the water. So you can go for swimming if you don't have that opportunity. Then second thing is that you can go for meditation. Meditation is very best, and even some of the diseases you can overcome, challenges. So go for meditation. When you go for meditation, you can unlock your creativity, or you can unlock your potential. So there are lots of advantages. You can go for gym, and I went to gym for more than 40 years, right? So go to gym and do exercises. So these are all the things, and pursue some hobbies. Then at the last, what you can do is you can go for walking. That's what I am doing now. So when you go for walking, what happens? You'll be brisk, active, and you will be very happy, and you enjoy the day very well. And that's the reason why you should go for walking. And you can go for a meditation if you have a mat and you can enjoy the solitude. You can go for a walk. No need to spend money. Only thing, you have to invest your time for walking. That's what is required. Walking is an investment, right? So go for a walk, enjoy the nature. Now I am recording and I am sharing my stories and insights. Then again I am sharing my ideas, my years of experience, everything I am sharing through storytelling. So lots of things I am sharing with you, and by enjoying the nature, and again by walking. So lots of things. So friends, I implore you to follow Professor M.S.Rao's 4am rule. It works in many ways, and at the same time, we can't force the people to be an early bird, because some people are night owls. So they have their own circadian rhythm. So let me tell you about the circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm, which we also call it as a body clock. So people have a specific circadian clock. In my case, I wake up 4 o'clock, night 10 o'clock I sleep. In between I take a break. That's how I am framed. That's what I do it. That's a thing. So you can follow it, and at the same time there are some people, they can't work because they can't wake up at 4 o'clock because they have their own commitments. They have some people work remote, some people work remo. Some people work hybrid, some people work remote, some people in office. So lots of things are there, right? Just this guy is there. This is the van where I interviewed a guy, van dweller, his name. Okay, fine. So I will revert to storytelling, and I will revert to Professor M.S.Rao's 4am rule. So these are all the advantages. So I implore you to wake up in the morning 4 o'clock. So when you wake up in the morning 4 o'clock, the entire day will be under your control, and you will be energetic. You can minimize distractions. You will focus clearly, and you will be very you will be productive, and you will be creative, and you can unlock your creativity. So lots of advantages by following Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. But at the same time, whatever is possible, that you accept. Whatever is not possible, please discard. So these are all the ideas, insights I am sharing from my experience. Whatever you feel comfortable, you take. Whatever is not comfortable, discard. Even I tell everyone, because things can change at any time. So this is about Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule, and I released a trailer, Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule, and I had to find out the right guy to create a trailer titled Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. I also want to create a trailer, Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy. I also want to create a trailer on soft leadership. So lots of things are in the pipeline. So my health must permit. Secondly, so I had to be very, I had to make money so that I can invest for this stuff. So hopefully I'll be doing lots of things. And this is briefly about Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. So now I'll briefly talk about my life journey. I think it's 1 hour. I think we'll return within 20 minutes, I think. So actually I calculated 1 hour, so it took more than 1 hour because I watched children playing and so many things. But anyhow, I felt very happy that I enjoyed children playing. Then again I enjoyed people skating and lots of things they are doing. The two girls I saw, they took a photo, very stylish. So lots of things I enjoyed. So I open up a conversation with unknown people and I talk to them because I get something from them so that I can share the same thing with the world. So this is now I'll briefly talk about my life journey. I was born on October 31st, 1963 in a tiny village in India, and I was born in and my childhood was very toxic, and I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment, and I could not enjoy my childhood because my father was alcoholic and litigant and disorganized, and my mother is a disaster. So these are the challenges, and I was cursed with toxic siblings. So we can't blame the people, and where I was born, that's not in my hands, and I can't blame the toxic family. So what we can do is we can create our own destiny. Your life depends on your destiny. Your idea is to connect with the right-minded people to add value and impact humankind. So for 18 years I was at my home in India, and sometimes I used to clean dishes in a hotel. Sometimes I used to serve tea. Sometimes I would prepare for snacks. Sometimes I would collect money because I was with my father. So I could not enjoy my childhood, and luckily at the age of 18 I joined Indian Air Force. So I was very happy that I came out of the toxic family, and secondly I was so happy that I joined Indian Air Force. I am what I am because of Indian Air Force. At the same time, don't think that I was a commissioned officer in the Indian Air Force, and I was a simple airman, and I served in the lowest rank of a corporal for 12 years. And I earned a couple of qualifications such as DME, BSc, MA, MBA, PGDCLL. So 6 qualifications I earned through private education, and I discontinued my degree, that was BSc. Then again I continued after I joined the Indian Air Force, and when I joined Indian Air Force, my first salary was only 400 rupees. and I supported my parents by sending money regularly, and I gave money to support to construct house. Then I have given money for purchasing the gold. All the money was taken away by my own rogue siblings. I'm a victim of toxic siblings. I can't help. Anyhow, yeah, let go and move on. That is my slogan, and that's a fact also. So after I joined the Indian Air Force for 12 years, I was in the Indian Air Force, and I acquired qualifications, 6 qualifications: a DME from aeronautical engineering, BSc, which I discontinued, then continued. It took more than 4 years. I started with the Telugu medium, not English. I didn't have any, I was not gifted with the convent education. And I started with Telugu medium, and it was very problematic. And secondly, I am a slow learner and a late bloomer. That's one more problem. But okay, fine. Then I got DME from aeronautical from Indian Air Force, BSc from Andhra University, MA from Ajmer University, PGDCLL from Night College. When I was studying, when I was serving in the Indian Air Force, I earned my PGDCLL in the Night College. Then I got my TME in management. I got my MBA from IGNOU. So all these qualifications were through private education. Just let me wait for a moment, because I am crossing the road. I'm crossing the junction. Yeah, I have crossed. Good. So let me take the view. This is Seattle supermarket. So I am returning. So these are all the qualifications I earned through private education. And in those days there was no YouTube, no technology. We were not blessed with opportunities, and my salary was 400 rupees. So within that I supported my parents. Then lots of things I funded for education of one of my friends, which I didn't take back. Then I funded for the education of my sister, and I gave her money, which I didn't take back. So lots of things I did it, but I'm happy that I acquired qualifications. And people might think that I acquired my qualifications from people might think that I acquired my qualifications from regular education. They might think that I acquired my qualifications from Stanford or Kellogg's or Cambridge. So these are all the challenges. And then again, what happened when I was serving in the Indian Air Force, my father-in-law invited me to join for business. So I took discharge from Indian Air Force. Then I joined for business. Unfortunately, my father-in-law and brother-in-law, they backstabbed and betrayed. That was one more challenge. I was born in toxic family. Then again, this problem from my father-in-law and brother-in-law, and these are all the challenges. Then again, I encountered business challenges. Then I left business and became a faculty member here in the year 2007. And 2010 I started writing books. I think more than 14 years I started writing different books, and I published 53 books. And again, the problem with my books was that I published in different genre, like self-help I started with, then teaching, training, executive education, then leadership, mindfulness, then diversity. So like this, I entered different areas. Why all these problems were that I didn't have any guide, I didn't have any coach, I don't have any mentor. That was the problem. If I had a mentor, if I had a guide, if I had a coach, my life would have been better and my life would have been easier. And everything I had to learn of myself. Very long back, I used to go to libraries to acquire knowledge. And in those days, we were craving for information. Very challenging. Now people are having lots of information. Now it's a problem of plenty. There is an information overload. It's very challenging. So the world has changed very fast within one generation. So things have changed, but now I am trying to reinvent. This brainstorm 2021 was a dampener, and the good news is that I survived. So these are all the challenges. So I would like to share my challenges for brainstorm, then betrayals through storytelling, and I want to publish a book tentatively titled Survivor. So I have ideas. Only thing I have to improve the mobility of my right hand, and so that I can publish a book tentatively titled Survivor, which is a memoir. I entered different genre. Now I am entering into a different genre, that is memoir. So this is how I led my life. Because of the gaps, means there was no guide, no support, all challenges. So everything I had to struggle of my own, and I had to grow. And this brainstorm was a dampener in my life. But overall, I feel that there is some hidden power, or some spark, some divine force that was driving me, and that is taking me forward. Probably I will impact the world in a huge way. So I feel very much confident that I was born for something different. Otherwise, I would have been dead after the brainstorm in the year 2021. It was a very challenging situation. First of all, lack of beds. Second lockdown was clamped in India. And third thing, we didn't have money, and I was shifted to 3 ambulances. Very difficult. We didn't have money, but luckily my younger son Ramkrishna Sai paid the bills, and I came out of the hospital. Otherwise, the hospitals were also exploiting the situation. Very difficult. So when I have overcome all these challenges, it's very obvious that definitely I was born to impact the world in a huge way, in a positive way. I'm very optimistic and I'm very bullish. And I was close to death more than 10 times. I survived because there is some reason, there is a purpose. I'm leading because of that purpose. I'm leading because of the reason. So that's why I survived. And now I want to explore my own philosophy. I want to create my own I want to explore and create my own philosophy, and I want to write a book on my own philosophy. So lots of things are in the pipeline. Everything depends on my health, so that I will do everything. So the person who overcome this many challenges, so many betrayals, and he's not an ordinary man, he's a hero. So I might die as an unsung hero. I have no regrets, but I want to definitely die as a hero. That the person who overcome adversity, who embraced the challenges, who embraced the failures, who embraced all the things, still is survived, because there is some reason. Because of that we survived, right? So now I reached home. I think it's 1 hour 15 minutes. Today is Sunday and sunny day. So you can see people are going. They are enjoying. Here in US, culture is they work very hard for 5 days in a week, and weekends they enjoy with their family members, with children and friends. That's how they lead. Here the quality of life is good in USA. That is the reason why people are trying to migrate. Yeah, you can see Airways at the top. Qatar Airways. There are 2 airports here. I came to Seattle by Qatar Airways. Okay. So okay now. So when I hear the sounds of aircraft, I feel excited. Why? Because I served in the Indian Air Force in the lowest rank of a couple. So I get goosebumps when I hear the Indian Air Force. So just now I saw Qatar Airlines was flying over my head. So I felt very happy and I got goosebumps. So whenever I hear the sounds of aircraft, I get goosebumps because I served in the Indian Air Force and I worked in Me-17 helicopters as a technician. Then again I worked as a Bowser operator in the mix series. So lots of things I did. So I feel get excited and connected whenever I hear the sounds of aircrafts. I get goosebumps precisely. Okay, then now I'll wrap up my story. So friends, I hope you liked my story. I hope you liked my ideas and insights on leadership, my challenges, adversity. So I hope you liked my storytelling. So sometimes I'm stammering, sometimes I'm forgetting of the brainstroke, but still I'm moving and I'm moving forward. So I'm an example for the world. Okay then. So the final message is for everyone is life is beautiful, life is amazing, life is a miracle, life is a magic, life is full of opportunities. Never give up. Everything is possible in this world, and be positive and practice gratitude with gratitude.